Eduardo Luna is an independent city auditor hired by the city to improve financial controls, but he recently told the city council that some departments are interfering with his work, which ultimately prevents him from protecting taxpayers. UT San Diego Watchdog reporter Matt Clark has done several stories on the issue. And Matt, why does this matter to anyone other than Luna and, let's say, the departments that he's auditing?
Well, Luna's audits are very important. You know, they're uncovering, weaknesses in the city that, could lead to serious waste of taxpayer money, and he's trying to improve efficiencies. But he's also releasing some audits that have some really startling findings that maybe that oftentimes city officials don't want to have out in the public. I think, that it's certainly a concerning process for them. And there's been this pushback, sort of some obstruction, according to Luna, preventing him from doing that in protecting the taxpayers.
Yeah, what were some of his major complaints? There was some pushback, just kind of bullet point through some of his major complaints.
Sure. On one of the most recent audits, one of his auditors had they basically booted him out of the computer system that he was auditing. At the end of that audit, when the draft audit report was ready and Luna presented it to the department head to try and see if there were any errors in it, correct any inaccuracies, and get it further along so that the audit produces something useful, the department head, according to Luna, and the department head denies this, said, "I'm not going to respond to that. You go ahead and release your report. I'm done spending time on this, and if there's any errors in it, we're going to point them out after you release it."
A little fight back there. One of the departments in this report is the building permits, right? The development services. What did he find there?
Right, that's the audit I was just referring to. He found that their computer system has security control weaknesses that sort of could allow fraud to occur. He also found that 1 out of every 5 of the billings for building permits that folks might go if they're renovating their home, the billings are inaccurate, that they have undercharges as low as, I think it was $34,000, and overcharges as much as $345,000.
Wow, that's a wide range. How would that impact, let's say, a taxpayer, average person? Would we ultimately feel the brunt of that?
Right. Well, if you went to development services and you did a permit transaction with them, what the audit suggests is that a lot of those permit transactions have errors in them. So certainly you should be checking your bill as you always should anywhere.
Right. Absolutely. Now, you wrote that Carl DeMaio basically told the auditor to tone down his work with the department heads, his comments. What was that about?
Right. DeMaio and I think to a certain extent other audit committee members are concerned about this audit. All this disagreement. There was the department head just basically said, I disagree with the majority of your recommendations and findings, and they don't want to see that go on in the future. They don't want to see future performance audits having that kind of disagreement. So what DeMaio was saying is, look, in order to do what the taxpayers want, you need to get along with people. That has to occur.
But if getting along with people means, skewing the information or not having all the information, that could not be good. I'm saying that because this report was actually tabled. Tell us what that means.
Well, they tabled the report. The audit committee tabled the report. Normally they forward it on to council, but they tabled it because there's so much disagreement. They don't have the information they need in order to determine how the audit should move forward and how those recommendations that were put into that audit should move forward.
Is this an issue of just some internal drama? Luna's being accused of being overly aggressive. The departments are being accused of being secretive. Is it a he said, she said, or is it kind of not revealing what people want to know?
Well, so far, I guess we have to see what happens at the next audit committee meeting. That if the Development Services Department and Luna are able to get along and come up with some recommendations and get some things moving on this audit, well then, we've moved forward, and hopefully future performance audits won't have this kind of an issue.
We'll be following it. Matt Clark, thanks so much for being here.